Arrival Emily Hart's suitcase glided effortlessly across the polished airport floor, the wheels humming softly beneath the distant buzz of announcements. And echoing footsteps, her heels clicked, a nervous rhythm as she hurried through the Chicago terminal, her breath fogging slightly, in the cool air that seeped in from the storm outside. The flight had landed right on schedule, but the skies had other intentions. What began as a soft drizzle during descent had turned into a full-blown downpour. By the time Emily and her boss, Daniel Carter, reached the hotel, thunder rolled through the night like distant drums, and sheets of rain cascaded down the glass doors. Emily was a marketing associate from Seattle, ambitious and quietly creative. Her boss, Daniel, was everything she wasn't: sharp, composed, always in control. He had the kind of presence that filled a room without effort, the kind that made people straighten their posture when he entered. He wasn't unkind, but he carried a formality that kept others politely distant. And yet, standing beside him at the hotel counter, drenched coat clinging to her frame, Emily couldn't ignore the strange electricity in the air, the room. The young receptionist's nervous voice cut through the sound of rain. "I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Carter. The storms caused overbookings all across the city. The only available option left is a single room with one bed." Emily's stomach tightened. Surely Daniel would refuse. He always had a plan, always maintained distance, but he only gave a small nod. His tone steady. "That'll be fine. We'll take it," before she could protest. His credit card was already on the counter, gleaming under the lobby's golden light. They rode the elevator in silence, the hum of machinery filling the heavy quiet between them. Rainwater glistened on Daniel's dark hair and his shirt. Still damp clung to the solid lines of his shoulders. Emily stared straight ahead, pretending not to notice, though her pulse betrayed her calm exterior. When the elevator doors opened, Daniel led the way into a softly lit room that smelled faintly of cedar and clean linen. A single large bed dominated the center. The atmosphere felt too warm, too intimate. Daniel dropped his suitcase with calm ease. "It's just one night, Emily," he said softly. "We'll manage." His words were professional, almost casual, but her mind wasn't the storm within. Emily sat by the window, pretending to focus on her laptop. Outside, lightning forked across the skyline, illuminating the rain-slick streets below. Behind her, Daniel worked quietly at the desk, the silver glow of his computer reflecting in his glasses. The hours passed, with only the storm and the soft clatter of keys between them. When Daniel finally closed his laptop, the room seemed to exhale. "That's enough for tonight," he murmured, stretching his arms. Period setting. Emily glanced away, pretending to scroll through her phone, but her heartbeat betrayed her. The mattress dipped as he lay down, leaving a respectful distance. Between them, the lights dimmed. Only the faint shimmer of city lights spilled through the curtains. Emily lay motionless, every sense awed to the quiet sound of his breathing beside her. Then through the dark, strange night. "Isn't it?" His voice was low, almost thoughtful. She turned slightly, meeting his silhouette in the faint glow. "Yeah, not how I pictured it." He chuckled softly, a sound warmer and gentler than she'd ever heard from him. "Maybe one day we'll laugh about it." A smile tugged at her lips. For the first time that night, the storm outside felt distant, almost comforting, but inside her heart, something had shifted. The careful boundary she had drawn between her career and her emotions blurred quietly in the dark as thunder rolled beyond the window. Emily realized the truth: this night wouldn't just pass. It would linger, and long after the storm faded, she'd remember how it all began. With rain, with silence, and with one room that changed everything.